Welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo. I'm here on another Friday night happy hour for y'all. I hope everybody's had a good week. If you haven't, I hope we can turn your weekend around with a good fun Friday night happy hour. I, for one, didn't think I was going to be able to be on this show, but special shout out to my awesome babysitter, nanny, Lauren, who's upstairs with my littlest one, and a big shout out to Kate and Jamie, who are watching my 4.5-year-old, so I can do this show because my wife is actually in Rio de Janeiro right now, so good fun for her. But luckily, a community helps raise the children as well, so they're giving me a couple hours so I can talk with you guys because they understand that it's very important not just to do the show, but that it's important for me to get a chance to let all this out so I don't take it home and talk football to my family to ad nauseum. So that being said, I hope you guys have had a good week. And like I said, if you didn't, let's kick off a good week. And I've been waiting for it. I don't know if y'all have. Here's my favorite sound of the week. There you go. That first beer there. Mr. John, how are you?
So much better now.
I love how we all hold off and we definitely don't drink any beers beforehand. That is definitely the first one. But awesome. Love seeing all the Stoop crew in the house. There was a conversation going on already. We had Jimmy, Bremer's Ghost, Anders, good to see you, Ben Ireland, Mr. Tom. I'm sure we'll see their faces later. If Ben can, have you tried turning it off and on again? Bono, good to see you. Steven, Denham, BX Gunner in the house. Excuse me. Good to see you as well. Gary, Via Martin, good to see all y'all. Let's get it started. First off today, a little bit of news on the Stoop front. I would like everybody to send some warm wishes and some get well soons to my co-host, my partner in crime in this show, to Mark. He is sitting at home watching us right now. Don't worry. He's watching us, but he is at home with the vid. He's got the COVID right now. So he's self-isolating, and he said he's very fog-brained, and I was like, that's normal happy hour brain, right? You could come do happy hour. But no, for real, I hope you're feeling better, Mark. Hopefully he's going to call in a little bit for our special segment, but everybody send some love Mark's way and let him know you're thinking about him, even for a minute. Just give him some power. But that being said, I do need a co-host, and I chose the co-host, the person who is on this panel, who has been on the most happy hours in recent memory. So she earned this spot, and she probably knows way more about football than I do. So let's bring her on, my lovely co-host, Rhiannon.
Hi.
Rhiannon, or Rihanna, in honor of Mark. Rihanna. How are you, Rhiannon?
Yeah, I'm good. Just glad that the working week is over and it's the weekend.
Yeah, and you guys got a little weekend surprise in Leeds, didn't you? A little Friday night bonus. Kalvin Phillips. Moving on.
I could call it a bonus, would you? The fact
well,
that
it's I guess a bonus, some bonus news, I guess.
Yeah.
But before that, how's your week? How was your, Mark and I usually chit chat about nonsense for a minute beforehand, but how was your week going?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
And you still called into the show.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I needed cheering up. I needed laughter.
Well, good.
So I'm like, I'm here for it all. Even
awesome.
Me not winning at the trivia yet again and not knowing.
Don't worry, I got some trivia for you. My goal was to stump Mr. Tom, and I'm getting better and better at it every week. Did you hear me say my wife is actually in Brazil for the week, so I've had the kids. I've been on my own with the kids, and the babysitter's been here. Yeah. My nanny Lauren has been here a while, but my wife is in Brazil. And she tells me she's going for work, and all of a sudden I'm getting all these photos and videos of her at the Palmeiras stadium. You know Palmeiras? Like on the pitch, Just like, hey, do you know this guy? Do you know that? You know what? John, roll that beautiful footage.
On the Stoop. Hola, ¿qué tal a todos? Soy de Nilsson, desde Brasil, desde aquí del Estadio del Palmeiras. Mando un saludo a todos y mucha salud a nosotros, ¿vale? Un besito, hasta luego.
Hola Lolo, soy Nilsson, ex-jugador de Brasil, de Lyon, de Barcelona. Estoy pasando por aquí para saludarte a ti y a toda la gente que te acompaña en el programa. Fuerte abrazo, Dios te bendiga.
Olá, soy Zé Roberto, pasando para saludar a Lolo y los seguidores de Onda Stoop. Saludos.
Muy simples, ¿vale?
Venga.
Mira, son dos saltitos. Dos saltitos aquí, dos saltitos aquí, dos saltitos aquí, dos saltitos aquí. Y ahí empieza la cintura, ¿vale? Las manos, los brazos. Es simple.
Es súper fácil.
Es sí,
ahora más rápido, ahora más rápido.
Oh. Es simple.
Venga tú.
Venga, ve. Ve ahora tú. ¿Quieres que le enseñe la samba? Lo estoy diciendo que es muy fácil.
Venga, chicos.
Muy fácil. ¿Qué? ¿Dos? No, Zé no sabe.
Sí que saben, que es muy fácil.
Dos. Ahí va.
¿Alguien más se anima?
¿Quién se anima? Tú. Ve.
Venga, chicos.
Pero no aprendí nada.
Ey, dale.
Hay que saltar un poquito. Ahí, salta un poquito. Ahí, papá. Ahí, ó. Tiene que saltar los brazos. Mira.
Muy bien.
Bien. ¡Viva Brasil, eh!
That's cool, huh?
It's
My
really
wife is. Little did I know we sent her out working for the Stoop. She's out there interviewing, and that's her yelling them
She's
"Venga
working the
chicos,
Stoop.
venga chicos," and I'm.
Unfortunately, the only thing I understood was on the Stoop and Lolo.
Lolo and Zé Roberto said, and to all the followers of On the Stoop,
Oh, okay.
he said, los consigadores del Stoop.
Beautiful.
So nice. That's really cool. I'm like, hey, they said my name. These are some like legendary players, for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, beautiful. Nice.
Of course, you got to hear from Lawler how, yeah, they're good. They would never crack the top 20 Brazilians. I'm like, yeah, fucking hell, it's Brazil. All right. But anyway, yeah, you could tell my wife's working real hard, having a day just hanging out with these guys, going out for drinks later. Anyway, there's something. I hope that brightened your day a little bit. Just seeing a little bit of happiness there. Unfortunately, we do have to talk about the big elephant in the room that moved over to City. We're gonna have to talk about that. Would it be easier if I brought in some people to help us talk about that?
Yep, that's perfectly fine with me.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this will make you feel better. It's been a very, very no. You know what? We're going to bring in another Arsenal fan first. We'll bring in this guy. He'll give us some perspective. Okay? So let's bring Gary on here. Gary.
Hello, everyone.
How are you, man?
I'm doing good.
Before we bring in the barrage of Leeds United fans that'll come this way to talk about Kalvin Phillips, Gary, what is your initial reaction on Kalvin Phillips going to Man City and for 45 million?
That is I think it was. I don't think it's a surprise, right? I think it seemed like from the get go there were two players on Leeds that were probably might leave, and he was one of them. So I don't think it's a surprise. I think it does hurt, but one thing I'm happy about. One thing I've noticed is that Leeds has been doing some business anyways, right? Regardless of players that might be leaving or might not. And they did a really good job. For me, they did a really good job. They had a question. What was that arrow? What does that arrow mean?
Ben Arizona, one of our really big Stoop crew members said he COVID caught him finally. The same thing with Mark, man. I don't know if you missed that, but and Mark too. So hope you feel better soon, Ben. Get that Arizona dry air. Should help.
Yeah, I guess I want to say speedy recovery for those who for Mark and Ben with the COVID. I've been lucky. It has not hit me yet, but I've been lucky. So that's all I can say about that. But hopefully,
Cheers to you
recovery.
guys. And Bremer's Ghost just put in a £5 note, a fiver, saying Slancha. All right. Cheers, everybody. All right. So, Gary.
Yeah. No, so
it
like
was bound to happen.
I think it was bound to happen. Well, I guess it seemed like, the sharks were in the water. Blood was dripping, and they just said, you know what? If we're going to get these players, probably a good time to get them now. And I think the team could do with the money, but I don't think they could do without the player. So you got to take one or the other, right? And nowadays, player empowerment is players are taking advantage of those opportunities. And as soon as they say, maybe I'll look outside the confines of this club, then it's time to go, right? So I think that's
Look, I hate making comparisons like this because I'm not talking footballing skills, but Rhiannon, maybe something that can be a little consolation is this reminds me a lot of the Jack Grealish move. Not that it went to City, but that there was a big sum of money thrown at his club. And as much love as Jack Grealish has for Aston Villa, we all know Kalvin Phillips has Leeds in his heart and soul, and his who was it, Granny Val, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he was never going to Man United, first of all. He was never going to Chelsea. Like, she would not allow him to do that. Man City, her boy's going to go off and win some trophies. Mm-hmm. And I can almost guarantee you there will be him holding it and a little that all you Leeds fans will know. And he knows, like, in my heart and soul, like, Leeds United. But this is one of these situations where, yes, you can keep picking up $5 million, $10 million players, but you sell Rafinha, you sell Kalvin Phillips, you have $100 million in the coffers. All of a sudden, you can get 3 or 4, $20 million, or you can get a 25, and fill some of these holes. And let's be honest, Kalvin Phillips hasn't played a lot these past 2 seasons. So what if he had another season and then he doesn't even make it? What if he's injured the first half of the season, first game of the season for Leeds, doesn't even make it into the World Cup squad for that reason? His price tag goes down. So I hate that it happened, but the kid's going to win some trophies. And he has Leeds in your bones. And so I don't know if any of that makes you feel any better.
Age plays a massive factor as well.
Yeah.
Like, he's 27. Like, he's in his prime, but he's like teetering towards, because he's getting older. His, like, say, he was injured as well for practically three quarters of last season. So yeah, if we were to cash in at any point, it'd be now, and we have done. It's unfortunate. It's a bit of a weird, like, Twitter, there's two sides. People are annoyed at the price. Some people are okay with the price. 42 million plus add-ons. Yeah, 50 in total. Some people see it as a slap in the face. Some people say, that's just what we're going to get. Like, I think it was Rodri. He was the only one that in that sort of position went for more money.
Yeah.
Like, because Fernandinho went for 40 million. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you can't. Some people are saying you can't really argue about the price. Some people are upset about the price.
And didn't Kalvin Phillips
would have liked more? Yes, we would have liked more.
Didn't Kalvin Phillips essentially make it known that he's only going to go to City if he goes anywhere?
Well,
not really, but
it's only really come out recently that he's made it known. Like, I only saw it on Twitter today to say that he did make it known that because he wanted to work under Pep. But I think that's just basically because of the Bielsa connection. Like, he worked so well under Bielsa. Since Bielsa left, he, like, even when he came back, he wasn't really the same player for us. And I mean, I can't begrudge him of the move. Like, he's 27. He deserves to go and play trophy, like, to win those trophies.
If he's in that starting,
like, I don't think money did did the whole lot of talking, but obviously it helps to have that extra, more wage per month, and he's going to be with the likes of his teammates like Grealish and that. But the thing is that I think Southgate made it known that if you aren't playing regularly, you're not going to get in the England squad. And that is the concern. You're basically saying, do you stick at Leeds, put in another fantastic season and get in the World Cup, squad and actually play in the tournament? Or do you risk that, go to City, win trophies and sit on the bench and not get into the World Cup? Like, which would you rather prefer? That's the kind of argument as well that was banding around on Twitter. So
yeah,
it's basically down to him. If he wanted to play it, if he wants to risk
but at the very least, Pep does his whole Pep roulette more with his forward players. You have the likes of Cancelo, who's in every single game, Diaz, who's in. His back line is essentially unchanged for the majority of it. And if Fernandinho wasn't older, that's who they're looking to replace with Kalvin Phillips. So at the very least, he has some hope if he comes out and kills it and slots in perfectly with De Bruyne and they have a connection, and Haaland up front. If they have that connection, he has a chance to play every week. I feel.
You just know he's not, though. There's Rodri in front of him. He's not.
But I think he could play alongside Rodri. No?
I don't know. I just don't see.
Unless he's going, Kalvin Phillips will win us a Champions League.
As being a bench warmer for City.
Or the Champions League?
Well, this is it, yes. Like the group stages and things like that, he'll get played in them, obviously, but I can't see him being played in front of Rodri in the Premier League. No way.
All right, guys. Well, it's time to bring in another opinion, and this guy, you guys know him and you love him, kinda, and you might be surprised to see him pop up on Happy Hour, but we are talking Leeds United, and we are talking the one that he called last season as the goal scorer several times in several matches was his prediction. We call him Mr. 55. You guys call him a piece of shit. Bring him on. It's Naji.
Hey,
Naji.
today. I don't know what's happening.
With what?
Looks like a funeral. I don't know what's happening.
I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm happy. We got Jesus on our side now. Naji, how are you? Welcome back to Happy Hour. It must be that time of the year, huh?
Hope you guys are doing good. Good health.
All right, Naji, we all want to know what you think about this Kalvin Phillips situation. Good move, bad move?
Yeah, it's the perfect move for Man City. Pep Guardiola wanted him. He's a perfect replacement for Fernandinho.
Hey, Naji, you're echoing a little bit.
Okay. What about now?
You don't have headphones in. Yeah.
Is it better now?
Right. Yeah, that's better.
It's better now, right?
Yeah.
So he's the perfect player for Pep Guardiola. He's a perfect replacement for Fernandinho, who played 33 games last season. So Kalvin Phillips is gonna play a lot of games.
So you think he will play a lot of games?
Of course,
that's what we were.
Man City competes in how many competition, and they always
Premier League games. Premier League games. Will he play in the Premier League?
He will play in the Premier League for sure. Yes, of course. But he can't play with Rodri in the same team because they both do the same job.
Okay.
So I think, to be honest with you, Rodri was huge for Man City last year. I mean, with Rodri in the team, they won a lot more games than when Rodri wasn't playing on the team.
Yeah, he beat us with a stupid tap in. It's
but
what are you doing in the fucking box anyway?
I hate that guy.
I hate him. I hate him. I absolutely hate him.
But I
took off his shirt like he won the fucking Champions League. Like, this is a mid-season bad Arsenal team. Fuck you. And we had 10 men. Fuck you. And it took De Bruyne's perfect pass. I'm not bitter, Naji.
We don't like him.
But I think Kalvin Phillips is a little bit better than Rodri, though. He could get better than Rodri. He tackles better.
Najee, here's my thing with him going there. If he were to play on Leeds United, he is the best technically gifted player at Leeds United. Him and Rafinha, I say, are side by side there of like just smart, talent, all that put together. He is the number one there. He goes to City.
Yeah.
Who knows where he is there. Every single player that he will play with will make him better. Even from behind him, even from, João Cancelo, even fucking Stones, but then look in front of him. All of a sudden, you're not passing to fucking Tyler Roberts, to Tyro. You're passing to Kevin De Bruyne, and you're now long ball pass that turns into a 5-touch goal was the thing that kicked it off, not just a long ball pass that got wasted away. And now they have Erling Haaland. City is trying to win the fucking Super Bowl, I think. They're trying to win everything.
Don't be surprised if you see him playing in the central of the defense too. Because Diaz and Laporte got injured a lot. They're injury prone. And Fernandinho played a lot as a central defender too last season. So I won't be surprised if he also plays as a central defender because he knows how to play with the ball.
Julian Alvarez too. Fucking hell.
So they're going to be Bernardo Silva, Rodri, or Kalvin Phillips and De Bruyne. That's their three in midfield.
So Najee, I know.
What's the point in any team being in the Premier League? With the team that they have, literally with Haaland signing for him, what's the point in playing?
And let's be honest,
they're not that good, really. But they're not.
They
really
half-assed. They half-assed it last year.
That's how kidding.
They half-assed it last year and they won. They half-assed it.
Yeah.
You can honestly say they fucking half-assed it last year.
But the only thing I am very surprised with the price, not because it's 50 million, it's 45, I think 50 million for an English player. I'm surprised because it's an English player.
I think there's a tax that goes the opposite way. Because I also think if you're coming in with some trophies and whatnot, you're coming in from a big club, then there's a tax there. But if you're coming in for, you finish 17th in the league, I don't know if that carries the same amount of, weight in terms of, marketability, being able to get somebody for more than they should, for better than their market value. Right, because we're talking, we always bring up Phillips and we're bringing up Rice, and we're saying there's it's 2 times the price to get Rice, right? But he's also on a team that's was pushing. They got 5th the previous season, right? So for me, I think it kind of works against you and it works for you. If you're coming in with a Champions League trophy, you're going to be worth more just because you're on a team that got there, won a Premier League. So I kind of feel like the tax works both ways. And
Gary,
the big boys can bully you anyways, right? Because the player wants to go, and you don't really want to keep somebody who doesn't want to be there. So you kind of lose just because you you didn't finish higher up in the table, you didn't win a trophy. All these types of things go against you. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening in this situation, right? This is almost like Bayern Munich, right? They just go out and buy all these players for as cheap as possible. And you're like, how can they keep doing this? This is a similar thing, right? And hopefully it doesn't stay, but right now it's here. So
Rhiannon's talking about the dichotomy of the Twitter fans on Leeds United, of the shouldn't have gone to not enough, blah blah blah. Well, you got to look at what the Arsenal fan base is just ridiculous. I think it's humorous for me to watch them, but hearing how kicked off they are from Kalvin Phillips going to City has nothing to do with us, but all of a sudden it's like, for fuck's sake, 45 million for Kalvin Phillips and we paid 50 for Ben fucking White. And I'm like, you want to talk about the English tax? That's the fucking Arsenal tax. You know what? City could have got Ben White for $22. Not million, $22. He would have been on the next bus. He's like, buy my bus ticket to get the fuck out of Brighton or wherever the fuck he was. Let's go. So there's that tax both ways. We can't. Arsenal wouldn't get Kalvin Phillips for $45 million. We can't. We're working on. Leeds United is like 65 million for Rafinha. We're like, how's 50? They're like, no. How's 60?
No, there was rumours
No,
that-
assholes.
No, I saw on Twitter that Arsenal put a bid of 35 million in for Rafinha. You cheeky
And you-
bastards.
That's just
City would-
that's just testing the water to make sure that you are in this thing. You're not just playing around, messing around with us.
Testing
this is
the
like-
water.
Yeah, this is like you know
Testing the
you know
water.
how you put your pinky toe in the water to make sure it's not too hot.
Oh,
And
come on,
right
you
now
don't
it's really
got
hot,
that
so you gotta
much,
cool it. You
Jesus.
gotta cool it down a little bit.
No, Gary. Yeah. But it becomes that moment that we call the teabag moment when you're walking into the water, walking into the ocean, and for guys, you're like, oh, it's not so bad, and then as soon as you teabag that water, you're like, oh shit, I'm out of here. Like it's too cold, and you run away. Like this is. If I was Rafinha, I'd be like, fuck you, 30 million. Now I'm never going to your club.
Yeah, exactly.
Never.
And
Naji, go ahead.
I think he actually got insulted by it. I'm being genuine, seriously. I think he actually did get
He
insulted.
should.
by it.
He should.
Even-
He should
even
be
Deco-
insulted.
like Deco
Ben White was
part of the
50.
engine Got
Yeah.
insulted.
well,
Like, you're
Ben
not
White
doing
was
that.
50.
well, Chilwell. We got Chilwell for 45 last year. Even Walker went to City for about 45 too. The thing is, for Leeds United right now, if they don't invest that money plus the Rafinha money, I think Rafinha's going plus the Rafinha money in decent, good players.
Yeah.
They need a striker. They need defense. They need to replace Kalvin Phillips. If they don't do that, I'm betting today they're going down.
Thing is, right, we are stacked in defenders. We are stacked. I can't see us getting any more defenders. Even a left back. We are crying for a left back because we know that we won't get
What
a
do you
left
mean
back.
you're stacked
Because
with
we've got
defenders?
You will have to sell.
Stacked
people
with
right now.
defenders. You let in 8,000 goals last year. An international,
what I
an
mean is
interstellar
about-
record.
No, but what I'm talking about is depth. So our squad depth, we are stacked with defenders.
One of
Oh.
your
That's like saying, oh,
No, but
look at my
listen,
8-foot pool. It's so deep,
No,
but it's
listen,
full of
how
mud.
many rotations because of injury in defence did we have yet again? I think in our first season in the Premier League we had like 13 rotations.
Yeah,
It was
but
ridiculous. How many times we swapped our central defenders around just solely because of injury? I mean, our captain was out for most of the season as well, Liam Cooper.
But Liam Cooper is not at the level of.
No, he might not be Premier League level, but I can tell you the difference in our defence when he's on the pitch and when he's not is ridiculous. When he was injured, we shipped so many goals. 20 goals in 1 month was ridiculous, and that's including the 7-0 loss.
I would only keep Llorente, and that's it. To be honest with you.
No. Oh, don't say that to Leeds fans. Llorente definitely. Llorente is the one that they want to ship out.
No. I would keep him.
Yeah, but they're wanting to ship him out. We want to
Well-
they want us to get rid of you, get rid of him.
Well, when you guys
Well, look, we've
won-
got a right back. We've got Rasmus. That's signed. So we've got a right back. We've got Ayling as his backup. We've
I
got
like Ayling.
We've got Firpo in left back. Then we've got Struijk, Koch, Cooper, and then we've got Creswell that's come through the under 23s as well. I'm sure I'm missing another defender. I'm sure
You're
I am.
missing so many defenders. I think Dan James played right back at one point
But
last
we need
season.
squad depth. We need squad depth. And we've
Why?
got
You don't play in
depth
any
defenders.
competitions.
Hmm?
You don't play in any other competitions. You guys get
well,
out of the
yeah,
cups as
well,
soon
we
as
didn't
possible.
think at the time that they were worth anything.
I'm just,
What we
oh
need
man,
is
it's tough.
midfielders and a bloody striker. Because Bamford was injured for the majority of the bloody season as well.
Oh my
And
God.
the stupid idiot came on against bloody Brentford, scored the equaliser, and injured himself again in
Yeah.
the flipping celebration.
And then he posts himself like, didn't he post like him going down on one knee to like propose to his girlfriend? And all Leeds fans are going, no, don't. Use the other knee, you idiot.
See, right there, but there you've got Firpo, and according to one of your Leeds fans.
Hold on.
That's all you need.
We got a Firpo alert. Bring him in. Bring it. You can't talk about Firpo like that.
Oh, sorry. I did not know the rules.
Fucking outrageous. Outrageous. Probably racist as well. I'm undecided. But you know,
if I didn't have so much gear here, that was a legit spit take. I'd spit down onto my pants. What's going on, Mr. Tom? How do you feel about all this nonsense? Talking shit about Firpo.
It's a joke within 4 seconds. Okay. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah. So it's been an eventful evening, hasn't it? Just things happened.
You need to talk now, or else we're all in a mood right now. So.
No. I'll tell you this, right? People sitting there going, "Oh, we should have got more. We should have got more." How would we get more when there was only one team negotiating against us? One team. And they basically went, "We're prepared to pay you this," and we had to go, "All right then." That's what happened. That is literally because the stark contrasted with Rafinha, because there's multiple teams that are in for it. So we can actually sit here and be Bertie Big Balls and be a bit like, no, actually, this 50 million don't work for us. That don't work for me, brother. Yeah. So then you sit there and you go, who's in the mug? It's the Anvil, of course. Yeah. Do you know how he got the name Anvil? Because he likes cakes. No, I'm just kidding. It's allegedly through an anvil at the Calgary State Fair. And I'm pretty sure they made that up. And no one on the internet didn't exist then to challenge it. So, yeah, anyway. Give me your money, Arsenal. I want your money for Rafinha.
Yeah, Gary, how do you feel about Rafinha?
Show us your checkbook.
Do you think we should actually be in for Rafinha? I mean, that's one position that I feel like we're covered in.
I think we need to make up for what we didn't do in January. In January, we were going to spend 70. So that means we had 70 plus whatever we're doing today, which hopefully is around 150 plus, right? Based on what we did, because we need it. So for me, I don't see it as an issue. I think they should have done it. I think we need, we definitely need more scoring. We missed that last year, and I think we need a lot more of it. I want it to be pretty clear that we're getting goals. We're not like, okay, if everybody's healthy, no, we're gonna have so much depth in the scoring, it won't matter. And then hopefully we can pick up that midfielder that we want. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna Rafinha. Yep, tell him. I guess we'll get into it maybe later. But
guys, that's a good.
No, you talked about Arsenal for about 44 fucking hours yesterday, Gary. No, this is my fucking turn. We're talking about Phillips.
There you go.
Hey,
you got it.
Hey. No. We've been talking about Kalvin Phillips for about 30 fucking minutes, all right?
I've been talking about Kalvin Phillips 40 fucking minutes. Wait, who's Kalvin Phillips?
All right, guys. Well, that brings us to our... we are at the halfway point of the halfway mark. Math. And so it's about time. Let's kick off our segment that we're here to talk about today. Mark, good to see Mark in the comment section. We are going to go over our transfer hopes and dreams. You're muted, John. You're muted, John.
Yeah, I know I'm muted.
Were you just cursing at us? Because I think I saw a couple of curse words in there.
No. We have a couple of people there that are, down below.
All right. So for this special segment, we are going to bring in the rest of the people who have been waiting 35 minutes worth of Kalvin Phillips talk. Tom. Let's bring him on.
Kalvin?
It's Mr. Mark. How are you, brother? Not so good.
I tell you, if anybody out there has not been kicked in the teeth by this by this flu, fuck, man. This is no joke, man. No joke at all. Thanks for having me on. I was really excited about this segment. When I between lucid moments, I was seeing some of the chatter on some of the threads, and I was like, wow, man, this would be really cool to kind of comment on. But go ahead.
Well, let's get into it. Ben, good to see you as well. Glad you got all your technical situation sorted out.
Well, I've come on for this bit. I'm still rebooting, so I'm going to try and reboot. So I'll come do this segment bit on the phone, and then I'll disappear and try and get it sorted. It's been a bit slow. Right. How is everyone? Good?
Good to see you guys.
Good. What do you think about Najee being here? Yeah,
about time. Chelsea is still.
You should have seen how Lolo describes you to me, Najee. You should have heard it. He went, the biggest kill in the history of the Stoops coming on the show. And straight away, or not straight away, about an hour later, I tracked back to it. And I was like, wait a minute, are you talking about Najee?
Najee, the biggest heel.
Hey, yeah. I've been listening, guys, and I have receipts. So.
Can I just say that I'm happy. 50 million, what he was worth 4 years ago. It's not bad business. He's 27. He's at the tail end of his peak. Personally, if I was a Leeds fan, which I am, and I love Leeds all my life, which I have, and I ever got the opportunity to play for Leeds, I'd never leave him. I don't understand personally, but wish him well. Good luck. He'll be back in 3 years.
They get in your ear at the England camp. They start talking to you like, oh, what are you doing there? You've played there since you was a kid. Yeah. Come with us and win things. And it gets in their head.
Jack Grealish was like, I didn't even fucking play, and I got this trophy. Look at that.
Well, he said to him, why do your fans hate me? And he's like, sort it out. It's him. It's his little best mate. You don't want to be going out on piss and getting in trouble with that idiot, honestly. So, but I wish him well.
All right, folks. Well, let's get started with our segment. This is the John. I don't even know what we ended up calling it.
Oh,
I see.
Wow, Lolo, look at you.
Talking about spitting up your beer. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, everybody's spitting up their beer, isn't it?
Gym lately?
He's had surgery. I seen his breasts last week. They didn't look like that.
It's actually the keto diet with an extra dose of soy.
How much did that cost?
You know, he's been eating a lot of tofu along with that keto diet.
Oh wow!
About you guys.
He's keto 19.
Is that you last week at the Mermaid Fair?
Exactly.
Yeah, Mermaid Parade.
He went to the Mermaid Parade, and this is all he came back with.
Oh, you should have seen the photographs.
Wow!
Between moments of being awake, I saw a few of them.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go through this segment. We each submitted our picks for this. This is called "I Dream of Transfers." Here are the wish list rules. You will pick 3 players. Your first one will be a proper pickup. This is a good chance of happening of all the news and people that your club is linked to. The ones that have the best shot, but this is the one that you would be the most happy with. Proper pickup. Number 2 is a long shot. It's somebody that I'd love it if the club could get him, but chances are kind of slim. So, but somebody that I would love to. Maybe your club's linked to him a little bit. Who knows? Number 3 would be dreaming. This ain't never going to happen, but it's somebody that you would love to see on your team. So let's get it started. John, who's first? I'm first. Okay, I must have had the most boring ones if I'm going first. So here we go. Proper pickup. I think, look, good chance of happening. Rafinha, why not? Why not put another Brazilian on the team and do what Man City's doing with the England squad and just do it with Brazil. And I think Bukayo Saka, yes, there will be competition there, but Bukayo Saka will be his game will be so much better. And Rafinha will bring up the rest of our Arsenal players' games, especially being such a young squad. Next, our long shot, I'm going to say Ruben Neves. I like this guy, and I want to piss Mark off just a little bit. But I like this guy. He's a gritty player. He works his ass off. He grows a sketchy looking beard.
You don't get midfield Jesus. I'm sorry.
I would like midfield. We got forward Jesus. Now we need midfield Jesus.
You don't get midfield Jesus.
And then number 3, my dreamin', Declan Rice. Let's go. There's midfield Jesus. Declan Rice. I think if we got the likes of Ruben Neves and Declan Rice sitting there, fuck Tielemans. I don't care for him very much. I don't really care for Gabriel Jesus either. But I think Declan Rice would really solve some issues we have. I don't think Partey's the answer. There's no pair there with him with Shaka. I don't know. What do you guys think about these picks?
I like the
Number
Ruben
one
Neves
ain't gonna
one, definitely
happen.
like, yeah.
Number one's a dream.
I think they're all dreams.
Number one's easy. We just have to
One
cough
can
up the
happen
cash.
if
That's
you
all.
give us the money.
We have the money if we want to spend it. That's all.
Oh no! You guys definitely don't have the money.
No, you
We
don't
got
have
the
the
money.
money.
How much we spent already?
You
We're
guys,
still
you
talking.
guys have spent like $1 billion in the last 2 years. I mean, seriously, you're gonna spend like another 400 to make this happen? That's
We can do
This
that.
isn't 400.
This
This isn't 400.
No, it's like 300 though.
That's not.
Nobody's no. Declan Rice isn't going for 100 million. They say that, but no.
That's what West Ham said.
Especially with Kalvin Phillips going for 45, they now know.
They don't.
Declan Rice is
Calvin,
50.
Calvin
Look,
Phillips
look.
has only been a proven
Well,
player for
well,
like 3
Can
years.
I just say,
man.
right? That
I mean, Bielsa made
defensive
him.
players very rarely go for anything over 50, 60 million.
Yeah.
Very rarely.
Well, I mean,
But if
I
West Ham
think
went
the
for
new
someone like Villa,
the bar has been set. You know,
You have to
last
build a
year so much
defense
money
around
was
that sort of
around
player.
the year before, and it's just going to keep going up for the likes of
They're
Arsenal
not building their team around
and
Calvin.
City, and
Yeah.
you know.
I ain't been smoking yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
let's see who's next, John. Mark. Let's hear it.
Now we're gonna see a lot
right.
of dreaming. All right, dream
It's
time.
probably a lot of dreaming, you know. It's true, you know. I haven't seen a whole lot as of late. I've been kind of doing a lot of sleeping, but you know, I was really intrigued by the questions. So, like a proper pickup for the Wolves, I think it's going to be Mark Cucurella. You know, we just heard that like Semedo might be
He's
out.
going to City.
he's going to City.
I'm sorry, what?
He's
Hold
going
on,
to City.
no. He'd be a good spot. He
I
went to
think he
City.
should have
No,
been.
he was going to
They've
City.
agreed the
They're going to
transfer,
go
yeah.
after him.
I think he should have been your
He's
last
going to
choice.
City.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
should have been your
man.
last choice, like
Well,
long
because
shot.
mean,
Yeah,
like, now that
that's
the
a-
City
that's a
are
thing
Villa,
that
they're going to go
Like,
after him
wait a
now.
minute. He's going to City.
Yeah.
Well,
how long
I
have you been
guess-
knocked out for?
I mean, I guess that's okay. You know,
Mark, you're
I
supposed
agreed
to
this
have.
last week.
Mark,
you know.
you're supposed to have.
Hey,
It's
whoa.
Sorry, man.
Why is everyone
Sorry.
getting on Mark? He is not. He is linked
I
with
just-
City. He is
Going
linked.
to City.
He's linked to
Yeah, but
City.
it's my bit to
Uh,
be ridiculously out of touch. What's
All right, so
what's
I
going-
guess my long shot, because we're going for a couple of
He's going to
midfielders
City
that
too.
aren't going to be in the run for it. You know, I guess we're going to sell Neves and Moutinho's not going to sign with us. So we're going to need somebody in our midfield.
No,
And-
Mark,
and, hey, man,
Mark-
if it's going to be a long shot, I'm going to
Mark,
take Kalvin
can I-
Phillips.
can I give you a
we'll spend
suggestion?
30,
Hold on.
we'll spend 30 or
Mark,
40.
hold on. Let Mark say his piece, and
No,
then we
man.
can all chime in.
That's it. I'd love to have, if I could get him,
All right.
if my club could get him, Kalvin Phillips would be pretty cool.
Hey, Mark. Ben has some news he wants
I've
to
got
tell.
one suggestion for you for both them players. Just support Man City and your dreams there.
All right, let's go to the third one.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you
Well,
mean?
they're both going to City, and if you like them, just change
Fuck
teams.
off. Are you fucking kidding me? They get Calvin
Seeing
Phillips
these
and
two, I'm
Cucurella?
really eager
Yeah.
to see what the third is. I want to know what the third
that's
is.
not exactly
Yeah, I'm
fair.
curious
All right,
to
so
know.
before we throw it up there, I just want to
Could
say
be
that,
fucking
like,
Pele or
you know,
something.
what our needs are at Wolves, and I think one of our biggest problems last year was that was that that we couldn't finish, and we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. So we really need a striker. You know, someone that's proven but hasn't quite reached his ceiling yet. So I'm gonna say that Aaron Holland would be.
God damn it, Mark!
Choice.
Oh my lord!
For the Wolves in this situation.
God damn it, Mark!
Yeah.
Yes.
You haven't been gone that long.
I really think so.
Yes.
Why do you just go for like
Where have you
Pele?
been? Did you get abducted by aliens?
What? Why is this funny?
Because he's gone to City as well.
We get him from. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm
Wait a
laughing at
minute.
you, Mark.
Wait a minute.
This is outrageous.
Are you fucking kidding me? They get Halan too?
Oh, I love this guy.
He's literally
I love
sat
this
on a
guy.
throne wearing their shirt.
I'm gonna tell you guys what. I don't care who we get. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. We could have gotten anybody, but no! It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't hurt him. I don't want to hurt him.
Mark, don't yell. Don't yell.
Wow.
Oh,
That
my
is.
God.
I've never saw
Okay.
that coming.
Well, Mark's left us.
Can you like raise one finger just to let us know you're alive?
No, I think he ran off to the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we're working. We're working.
Mark is now a City fan. So moving on.
I think that's potentially a title winning side.
He's
Yeah.
fine. He just wants to.
I just think they've got the wrong shirts on in that picture.
All right, John, who do we have next?
Well, half of the shirt is right.
Ooh, Mr. Tom. All right.
I've
Let's
done
let
a
him
call
speak
for
his
this one.
piece and then we'll go from there.
You've put the main event in the middle. All right. Okay. I've actually forgot what I picked. So could you actually like put it up there? Oh yeah. Right.
Wait,
right,
you picked
okay.
two? You can't
Okay.
pick two.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I've changed the rules. So the reason I picked two is because one is a contract that we could realistically trigger if we actually fancy doing it, Mr. O'Brien. Adams' contract would take us significantly more to trigger, but his friends / I don't say he's friends with our coach, but it's realistic that it could happen because he's his footballing father as such. Yeah, and I picked two. So yeah. So middle one, please.
That's cheating.
He's always making up his own rules, that
Right.
guy.
I've
Can
gone
I
with
just
yeah,
leave-
you
can
can
I
make
leave
your
and
rules
come
when
back
you
in?
lead.
John, can I leave and come back in because it's playing?
And I've picked this one because I know it's going to upset folk. Because,
Well,
but hear me out. I personally think we've already got the white Dan James, so we might as well have the black Dan James. Or we've already got the black
Adama
Adama Traore, and we might as well have the white Dan
Adama Traore is baby oil.
Adama Traore has he could fit Dan James in one of his quads.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll need literally.
Okay, let's
The
see your
ultimate-
third one.
the
God
ultimate
damn it!
double act. Right. And I've skewed the rules
Ah!
again. And I've basically gone for I've basically gone for the greatest footballer the world has ever seen, and Lionel Messi.
Oh, mate.
I like how Firpo's on there as well. John, you're killing it. Oh
I
my
was
God!
upset I couldn't pick Eddie 3 times.
All right, I see nothing wrong with any of this. Okay,
Oh man.
you can have them all, even Messi.
Messi
Moving
would
on.
love it at least.
Who do we have next? Naji. All right, Naji, your turn to talk. Finally.
So the first one I went with Go ahead. Oh my God.
Have you actually had a good number 9 since Drogba?
No, we don't need a number 9.
So,
John is killing it.
Torres,
Costa was a good
Shevchenko.
name.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, who?
Costa.
Morata. Don't forget Morata.
Diego Costa.
He was amazing when he decided to sit in Madrid for 6 months because he didn't want to be at Chelsea. Yeah, real winner. But actually, he is a winner, and that's why he tried to get out of there. But
oh my God.
Yeah. Sorry.
That was
Nardi.
that was great.
You
John.
keep making fun of Chelsea. We finished 3rd last year.
Yeah, but you should have won the league, you twat.
You spend money that implies you think you should be first.
We still spend less than Arsenal. What did they finish?
Yeah, but we pick on Arsenal enough as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Why
Anyway,
do you bring Arsenal into all of this? What do we do to you?
I'll bring anybody I want. This one is going to happen for a lot of different reasons. First of all, Tuchel likes Sterling. For me, he's a really good player. I would love to have him at Chelsea. Mahrez, Foden, Alvarez, Haaland, and I don't think, and Bernardo Silva sometimes plays on the wing, Grealish. So I don't think Raheem Sterling will play a lot of games for City next season. I think he's going to be a regular for Chelsea. The World Cup is coming, so I think there is a good chance of this happening.
Does it not upset people when you say the World Cup? When people say the World Cup is coming, it just makes you realise the World Cup should be now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could
Thanks
be
for that,
watching a
Tom.
game and having a beer. Yeah.
Nadia, you picked 2 also.
I need a striker, and at the same time, I like.
You just got Sterling.
I love Andor.
You cheaters! You guys all fucking cheated. Mark picks all City players.
Maximin gets you off your seat. I like to play. He takes players on. He excites the fans. Like when Maximin has the ball in his feet, everybody gets excited. The fans start cheering. And Richarlison, he's a top striker for me. He can play on the wing too, but we need somebody that is always motivated, always want to score goals. So that's the reason I picked Richarlison. It's a long shot.
Can you imagine Richarlison and Sterling on the same team? They would qualify for the Olympics in diving. Like these are 2 of the most. Oh, I hate them. I hate them.
Georgine,
hey,
you're an Arsenal fan. This
Lolo,
fits perfect with you then.
you need Richarlison because he's Brazilian too, so you can have him on your team if you're going to take Rafinha.
Yeah.
You got to be named Gabrielle or not Richarlison. What a stupid name. I hate Richarlison. And if you're watching this, Richarlison, you better call in and tell me why you're offended. Why your name doesn't suck. That's all I'm saying.
No, I love Richarlison as a name.
Moving on. Let's go to your long shot. No, you're dreaming.
My dreaming is Koulibaly.
I think that's realistic. He wants out.
Yeah, isn't that going to happen like that?
He's not coming. He's not coming to Chelsea. I would love him to come to Chelsea, but we lost Rudiger, our leader. We lost, not that I care of, Christensen, who can't play if he's not a back three. He's a poor defender, and then Azpilicueta might leave. So hey, Koulibaly, he's a leader. He's a strong defender. He will play with Thiago Silva.
I think this could happen. I think that could actually happen.
I hope so.
I think he wants to come to the Premier League. He definitely told Napoli he wants out.
When the hell did Chris get here?
He's been here ages.
I've not found anything I didn't find anything in the WhatsApp group that says you could only pick one player.
Ding, ding, ding.
There's a WhatsApp group? What's on there?
Rhiannon, okay, everybody.
Guys, no
let's get
comment
ready.
on San Maximin?
He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
Can I just say before she
Yeah,
starts?
he would be great. You would love him. Absolutely, you would love him. But no, I think he's part of the project there at Newcastle.
Okay.
Can I just say before Rhiannon starts, Najee, Rudiger only left because he's ducking me.
Yeah, the twat.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
glad
afraid.
he's not in the Premier League anymore because I can't stand him.
Ben
Yeah,
told him on Twitter. Ben said, "Hey, Mr. Rudiger, nice to meet you. Just want to let you know that if you ever want to fight me, I would love to fight you."
One of my favorite players. One of
that's
my
a real
favorite
thing.
players.
That really happened.
That really happened.
I think
Rudiger is the what is he's
The most
German,
polite
right?
threat I've ever heard in my life.
So he's like the German Sergio Ramos. If he's not on your team, you hate his guts and you think he's the dirtiest player ever. But if he is on your team, you absolutely love him.
Exactly.
He's dirty.
He's not as good
Oh
as
yeah. Oh yeah.
He got some
He's a
dirty
pincher, a shirt puller, a shit talker. It's kind of awesome to watch.
It's the running 700 yards to get involved in somebody else's business that winds me up. Yeah.
But I mean, like if he was doing it on Leeds, you'd be like, he's so fucking Leeds, and we love it.
Exactly.
We've got
just he's
Firpo.
Chelsea.
We've got Firpo.
Oh god damn it! If Firpo had some balls
You wait for
to
Firpo
do
to
that,
be your best player next
okay,
season.
shut up, guys. It's time.
Gonna be the
My
greatest left
co-host,
back you've ever seen.
my co-host needs to assert herself a bit more for these twats below us. You see
He's
how
gonna
we're
be
the top
Eddie
two boxes
Nketiah of
here?
left backs.
Why is she a
They're
co-host
twats.
and we're
Not
twats?
twats.
Hey, because she was here on time. All right.
We're twats.
And you
That's
know
why
he had
you're
the
way
aud-
down
you
at
know
the bottom,
he had
Ben.
the audacity to say that he selected Rhiannon because she had been on the Stoop the most.
You're
He
moving
actually
down,
said
Tom.
that.
You just got bumped down. Sorry, Tom.
Tom, it's comfy down here, brother.
Yeah,
Of the people who were there
it's
before
fine.
the
I'll
show.
just get Chris's cast offs. It's fine.
Well, I was there before the show. It's just
Right,
my
Chris.
camera and shit wasn't working. I was here in the chat saying, "Where is everybody?"
Are you guys done bitching and moaning? And
Yeah,
will you let her
exactly.
speak?
If we can get one more person, we could have like the Brady Bunch little thing going on here.
Here's the story.
Yeah.
Good night,
And then-
Grandpa.
And then we could just keep moving everybody around. All right,
Why am I
Rhiannon.
still at the bottom. You moved everyone around. I'm still at the bottom.
So,
Come on,
we're
Lolo.
good, so
I'll put hours
Leeds
into this.
United are going to sign more players.
Just anybody.
We're going to
Just
sign
anybody.
We're going to sign a striker. Yeah, anybody. We're going to sign a striker, and we're going to
Okay.
I'm going to sign a Kalvin Phillips replacement and a Rafinha replacement.
Well, I have to say, if Mr. Tom choosing two players was cheating, this is really. It's very close to cheating.
This is quite a
Between
wide
two-
scope of answers, isn't it?
Between two and infinite players.
Between two and all of them,
It is pluralized.
we will have
Why
all
can't
of them.
Leeds? Why can't Leeds fans just do the game properly? Why can't we just? Why do we just have to? Why do we have to go? Sorry, I'll use the words that we use on the streets. Why do we have to go extra? Yeah. So.
Oh my God. Okay, Rhiannon. Number two is everybody. Oh, keep Rafinha.
That man's gone.
Yeah, I know.
He's got his people in
but
Spain.
But
He's
saying
gone.
that, yeah, but saying that, right? He's still determined to go to Barcelona, and he's already fobbed Arsenal off. So who knows? He might actually stay.
Barca's financials are so fucked. They can't even
Exactly,
sign the
they
players.
are. But he's
Like,
still determined to go there. But we're not going to sell him for any less than 60 odd million.
They can sign him and still not be able to register him for the season.
I know,
That's
it's
kind of
mad.
like, ugh.
I'm getting the
They
feeling.
can't even sign players that they got on a free transfer.
Yeah, they can't register him.
Yeah, they can't.
I'm getting the feeling that this was a last-minute lazy pick.
No, Rhiannon's came in like last night.
Really?
She's just set in her ways. She was set.
Lots of research gone into
So
this.
it was actually the opposite of lazy. It was a conscious decision to not give any answers.
And then like Rhiannon, we're an hour away from showtime. You want to make any changes? She's like, of what? The fuck are you talking
Can I
about?
say more than more?
All right, let's see who you're dreaming about, Rihanna. Sign a left back because Firpo is amazing.
Look at Junior.
John puts him in his Betis
Look
kit
at him
too.
now.
Right.
How did I end up at the bottom? What did I do?
Because, like I stated earlier, we will never sign a left back because we've got Firpo. So there you go.
Believe in Junior. Believe in him.
Oh, man.
He's our boy.
He's going to be the best left back in the league, I'm telling you.
All right, these are
And
all
I don't mean the
perfect.
championship.
I think I took this exercise too seriously.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah,
think I did.
absolutely. That's why you guys are last.
I did too.
I'll give a good last answer.
Mine was all right. All right, let's see who's next. Jersey Chris.
Here's
Read them out, Chris, because we've never heard of any of these people you picked because you actually watch other football.
Nicola Barella, Inter Milan. I think he's the best box-to-box midfielder outside of the Premier League right now. He's apparently wants to come to the Premier League, but I don't know.
Who would you replace him with, though?
At Inter?
Henderson?
Oh, he would take Henderson's role in an instant.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How big is your budget, by the way? Because you just got Nunes, haven't you?
Well,
they got Diaz too.
We sold. So Origi was a free transfer out. We sold Minamino, I think, is for almost 20 million.
Yeah, he's going to Monaco, isn't he?
Yeah,
Monaco,
15 million.
15 million. We got what? 42 for Mane, and
you're spending money.
Yeah, we're not spenders.
Liverpool are tight.
I think this could happen though. So
no, but I don't think Barella's leaving this year though.
The second one's not going to happen because he just re-signed like the moment. This guy, I don't think we're going to get him. I think he wants to go back to PSG at some point.
I think he's overrated too.
Oh no, he's incredible. To me, he's the best non-Byron player in the Bundesliga over the last couple of years.
Didn't he sign a new contract?
Yeah, he did.
He did. So this is not going to happen.
I just like saying.
I didn't know that yesterday when I sent it.
I like saying Nkunku.
Yeah.
It's good to say.
I just like how smart I felt by knowing that he signed a new contract.
I like him because he can play anywhere. He can play left wing, right wing, center mid, cam, striker.
Yeah, but so can Firpo.
Yeah. And then Mr. Tom.
And he's a lot cheaper because we already got him.
Mr. Tom stole my thunder here. Lionel Messi is my dream. I just thought.
Right now is your dream still?
No, I thought about Messi, but I thought now. I didn't want to go back in time 5 years.
He's still the best playmaker.
What criminal did I want? Tax fraud or hotel room?
I understand that, Chris. Yeah, he is still, but he's at the end of it, isn't he? Really, and I
think he's going to score 30 this year. Now that he's adapted to PSG, and he's playing really well for Argentina lately. But this has nothing to do with what he'd bring to Liverpool. He's just my favorite player, so I want him to wear a Liverpool kit for one.
I didn't get Duke Concho. You got a bargain. Sorry.
Can I just say I like your shirt, Mr. Tom? It's very dashing.
Thank you. I thought the shade on yours was rather delightful.
Oh,
okay, we'll save that for the after party where we talk about each other's clothing. All right, moving on. Next one, Ben.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I went for Otavio from Porto because we put a bid in for him. Liverpool wanted him in January, so he must be a decent player. And it was lazy research.
Maybe they only said that because then they knew someone would copy them.
Was that the player where, because we put in a bid in of 30 million and it got rejected?
Yep, that's the guy.
We're trying to trigger their
I actually looked his
yeah,
name
but
up.
didn't they come out and say that he's at least 40 million or something that they wanted for him?
Well, if we pay that, I'll be happy. But he's the one we've put a bid in for, so I thought he's the good chance of happening. But
the whole Porto club is like
I did a tiny bit of research, Rihanna, and came up with that one. Second, I think I chose Zinchenko. And the reason I chose Zinchenko is because I'd put him in the midfield. Because if you watch him for Croatia, he's a dynamo in the midfield. I think he's wasted at left back at Man City.
Ukraine.
And I think also, Ukraine. I think also that seeing as we've just done them a good deal, they could do us a good deal on him. And then
I like Zinchenko a lot.
Did they get
I think he's a great midfielder. I do.
Fucking Ben with sensible picks.
Is that Cucurella deal at left back a done deal?
No, not yet, but it's close.
Easy, Tom.
Easy, Tom. Basically, yeah.
I would love him.
It's going to happen. And my third choice was me. That's me in 1994, and that's me with my agent, the chief. And I just think I went under the radar and got missed. And I think I could do big things playing left centre back.
Quite a head of hair you had back then.
It is, mate. It is. And I think playing left centre back, I'd have a great partnership with Firpo, and we'd light up the league. So,
yeah.
How tall are you, man?
I'm 6'5"3/4.
Sure. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, I want Ben. Go back on mine. My dreaming is Ben for Liverpool.
All right, guys, as we get to the last one of the evening, we have Gary coming up. But please put in the comments section, put 1, 2, 3. Give us your 3 picks as well. Remember, number 1 is a good chance of happening. You're probably linked with them already. 2, a long shot. You may be linked with them. Maybe we'll see. And then 3 is somebody that you're dreaming of. Put it in the comments section, and we'll read all those out after we get through ours. All right, so get them in the comments now. All right, Gary, it's your turn.
You can pick Eddie. I won't get upset.
Yeah, so Tielemans, because that makes me happy because that means somebody has to go to the bench or leave. One is Xhaka, granted. So that would make me happy if that happens. That's a good chance of happening. So
if you were on our text chain, Gary, we've vetted this like 2 weeks ago for like 100 texts.
You know his nickname is the Belgian El Nene, right?
Get Ndidi, man. That's the guy you need.
The Belgian El Nene.
What's his Brazilian name? Gabriel Tielemans.
Then we would take him. Then he would be signed like that.
I love.
We're just hoping for 11 Gabriels on the pitch. We'll be fine.
He just doesn't do a lick. He doesn't do a lick of defensive work.
Yeah.
That's fine because he's replacing a guy who doesn't do a lick of defensive work, so we don't lose anything.
You guys don't have a 6. You need a 6 so bad.
Yes, but you know what?
I'm talking about.
Roll the dice.
It's like Man United in that way. For like years, you've needed a defensive midfielder, and you just don't get one.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
This is the long shot.
Ooh, I like
this was actually my dreaming, but then I had a different one, so I had to move him up a spot. So it could happen. Chances are like 5% that it does happen. So, but yeah.
He would have a mustache to compete with Firpo.
Didn't
He
you
wasn't
already?
as good. He weren't good
Didn't
enough
you
for
already,
West Brom.
didn't you already have him? Nabry. Wasn't he an
You
ass
had him.
before?
Yeah, he was
but
young.
he wasn't ready. He wasn't
He
ready.
was young.
So you're doing a Chelsea then and selling him for nothing and buying him
No,
back.
that's a Man
There you
United.
go.
That's
There
what
you go.
Man United do.
I guess his when he went originally to the like I guess he did like an interview where he said he wasn't a hard worker when he was young, and then when he was on loan at like Bremen or some place like that, someone like kicked him in the ass and kind of set his stuff straight.
Yeah. All right. Let's see your dreaming.
When Tony Pulis.
Usually when you take something in the ass, it's the opposite of becoming straight. But yeah.
Yeah. So here's my dreaming. Yes, dreaming. He wants out. He wants out. He wears a red shirt. He doesn't even have to change his wardrobe. Come on.
Yo,
Come on. It
now
says dreaming.
that-
It's
yeah,
dreaming.
Gary,
If it's
yeah.
dreaming.
Yeah,
He wants-
Gary, I
he
like
wants
that.
out. He wants out. Think about that front line. We'll be laughing.
He could have played for Blackburn, you know.
Dude. Yes.
There's
true
our
story.
90 goals for the season. All right. Come on.
Volcanic ash.
Question. Do you think he gets as many goals in the Premier League?
No, of course not.
No, but he still gets a lot though.
He
What,
would get enough
30?
to push us to
30?
90, all right?
I looked this up. The what they call like the Bundesliga tax to the Premier League is usually like a 15% decline in goal production. But if you're Lewandowski, you could still score 25, 30 in the Premier League. I think.
That's what I'm saying. If Lewandowski was
15 to
here,
20.
no,
He
the
has, like,
golden boot,
ability
the
to-
golden boot would be like a 30-goal race between Holland and fucking Lewandowski.
It depends what team he played for.
I like. what do
We
you mean,
would
what
still
team?
be
He'll play
fifth.
for Arsenal, be
If you were
fine.
United with-
We would
if you
still
were
be
United-
fifth.
Step back, Mr. Tom.
If you were united with
I'm
Pep,
sorry, but
you
I
would
think
be
I
third.
think you're forgetting Eddie in that list. I'm sure Mr. Tom added him. Yeah.
Who are you talking about? I don't know anybody. Anybody know Eddie?
Eddie,
No,
he's
no,
the great-
no,
he's
Never
the
heard
great-
of him.
He's the greatest number 14 Arsenal have ever had.
Yeah, how dare you talk about a man with an FA Cup and Championship winners medal in the same season for two different clubs?
All right,
how dare you, Gary?
guys, we've been ignoring the Stoop crew in the house and all their comments because y'all's comments have been very entertaining today. BX says Jesse Lingard to Leeds. Ander says 1 Bielsa, 2 Bielsa, 3 Bielsa.
Get over it now on Bielsa.
Bandy says choice 1, 2, and 3 Diego Simeone if we want to win anything.
Can you put Nagy at the bottom for that last comment, please?
We need a GoFundMe for Mr. Tom's new light bulbs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some money at
that's
it.
good.
Wouldn't get
Well, guys, I think that was it for all of our picks. Am I correct? Yeah, I think we got everybody. So those were our wish. Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
We have Director John's wish
Why do you
list.
keep forgetting me?
Sorry, John. Sorry.
So, the Rangers need a little bit of scoring. So I figured, all right, he's a restricted free agent. He's only 24. He's got some good numbers.
I like him to the Red Wings.
Well, whatever. But this is my list, not yours.
So, John, can I ask you a serious hockey question?
What's that?
Can I ask a serious hockey question?
No. But go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask, you made it to the equivalent of the semi-final for your championship, right?
Yeah.
The East.
Was that a good year? for your
Yeah, I
team?
wasn't expecting them to get into the playoffs at all.
It was progress, and we had
So,
fun
yeah.
watching them this season.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good ride.
I fucking love that Ben's a Rangers fan. It's awesome.
And
the Red Wings.
My other two picks are a little bit, well, you'll see.
No, the Red Wings are awesome.
Oh,
Brighton's
gonna beat us. Oh,
Fuck the Red Wings.
Yeah.
lose to Brighton and Brentford.
Moss said Bruins better than Rangers.
Well,
I
we
would
must-
say
I think-
no
I
to
think
that.
we beat them, didn't we, the Bruins?
We went further. All right, number
Yeah.
two.
Bit
We'll
off
let
pick on
we'll let
Leeds.
Lolo take care of this one.
Number 2, getting paid for on the stoop. What a long shot. Not gonna happen, pal.
I should have number 3.
Well, no, he knows it's a long shot because we see money coming in. The problem is, like, last Friday, we got the most donations, the most tips in a long time, super chats and all that. And then Bandy sends us a video with all these Premier League clips, and the FA actually pulled Happy Hour from last week because there was 2 seconds of a Leeds match on. It was Leeds versus Norwich.
More like 20.
Why did they pull that one goal? There was more than it was just that one incident.
No, here's the thing: is they pulled it for that. So they pulled it for that, and then I removed it, and it got flagged again for a different clip. And I'm like, you specifically said this was the clip that is getting us flagged.
I think they only look for the first.
Did you lose
That
all the
was the first
donations?
one they saw and just went no.
Once I remove everything and it gets re-uploaded, those donations should come back in. So
right, cool.
So what you're saying is Bandy saved everyone a lot of money last week.
Yes, he did.
Well, I didn't
Last
get
week
my- I
was the
didn't get
week to do it.
My $8.99 back, so you should. I'll kick off if you don't go to your watch.
So
I'll send an
it should
email.
still be there.
All right,
All right, let's go with number 3, John.
3 is kind of self-explanatory.
Julia Roberts, circa 1980s. I like the specificity
That's not
there.
PG.
Oh no.
Definitely dreaming. Definitely dreaming.
Definitely dreaming. Well, guys,
More
that
chance
was
for Eric
our
Roberts.
I Dream of Transfers with the
good.
fantastic logo that we had before. Do we have Mr. Tom's picks or no? Did Tom do some picks this week?
Yeah.
I'll bet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bets?
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right,
yeah.
let's get
Yeah,
to it
your
because
name
we're
is
already
Mr. Tom.
We're already 15 minutes over
We were
the
unsure if
pee
he
break.
meant picks for the slide thing.
Sorry. So let's get to it. This is Betting in the Dark with Mr.
Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, Lo, place your bets.
All right,
Hey,
Tom.
everyone. Say hello to everyone, Cyril. All right. So, yeah, we're going to go first. We're going to go to some Major League Soccer because it's televised. And basically, if anyone can actually tell me why I picked this, I'd be really grateful because I don't know why I picked it. No, actually, because they're actually quite high-scoring games, and he's a good lad, that player, and
I think you picked it
to bump it up a bit.
I think you picked it because you're really struggling to find content.
I'm struggling to find content. There's fucking nothing.
I'm quite impressed. Well done.
I never know what's like the average number of corners in a game.
Yeah,
11.
with MLS, I would say it's like 47. I don't know.
Or I've gone with a much smaller one, but one that will probably.
These are my favourites, LAFC, because it's the nearest thing to LUFC.
And
yeah,
Will
that's totally
Ferrell
why I
owns
picked
them.
them.
Yeah.
Does he?
He's a partial owner or part owner.
Well, that's news. And yeah, basically, I've gone with one that should net because one team is top of the league and one isn't. And
It's a cracking return. It's a cracking return off your pound.
Well, that's where you put 100 on it.
No, because then that could get you back easily the money that you'd lose on the other stuff that I've erroneously.
Yeah, you bet $1 on all of these.
Yeah.
So far,
although last week I was really close. The Czechoslovakian third division game I picked, I was out by 1 goal.
So what you're telling me so far, just stay at home with my money and don't go in the bookies.
Do not watch MLS. That's what we're saying.
I picked this one. I've gone with the second division of Iceland this week, all right? And I've gone for Grindavik to grind out a 1-0 win. Pun. So
they're a good side though, Vestry. They're not a bad side.
Yeah, but they're below. No, they're 4 points below. So
yeah, but their home form is immense.
Is their name Grindavik 1.Delade?
No, that's the name of the league. No, that's the name of the league.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, that's what they call their second tier.
What's Mr. Tom winning percentage there?
0, basically.
56%.
56.
All right, guys. Well, that was Betting in the Dark. Oh, wait, there's one more.
One more. We've got a bonus, yeah? I delved into my specials, and we're going for the main man to be the next James Bond. You can turn 1 into 4. I'm just saying.
That is Black Superman, so there you go.
That's racial.
We've already had a black
That's
female.
what he called himself. I saw it.
Well, no. Who was the comedian that said, you know why there will never be a black Bond? Is because Bond is always doing shit in Russia and Siberia and shit, and he just walks off into a crowd and they're like, "That is Bond, that is Bond." And if he's a black dude, you're like, "Oh, there he is." Because he's the one black dude
Bond's
in
the
town.
worst spy I've ever seen because he walks around and everyone's like, "Oh, your reputation precedes you, Mr. Bond." It's like that's the opposite of what a good
That's
spy
the
is.
opposite of a good spy.
I just want another season of Luther.
Yeah, Luther is good. What's the other, that French show? There's a French show that's
Lupin.
Lupin is really good. That actor is really good too. I forget his name. He's in another show too. Either way, guys, it is time for
Mr. Tom had something else too. From last week, we had the first 5 matches. Right? Didn't we do that last week? The first 5 matches for every team?
We did.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
So
The Wire was awesome. Sorry.
So you have to explain this one there, Mr. Tom.
Yeah, baby. Right. This is in an alternative future where Leeds didn't get the job done. This is what we would have been facing. And let's be fair, it looks fucking grim, doesn't it?
No, I like the second fixture. That's a
Oh god.
that's a cracking opening fixture at Ellen Road.
Oh god. To be fair, Luton didn't beat us at home.
Do you mean alternate future or just 1 year
We
out?
didn't beat Luton.
That looks really depressing.
I just
I'm
thought
glad it's not
it
Leeds.
would be nice to show what we actually avoided.
Pink cushion.
The yellow and brown sort of does it credit as well, doesn't it? It's like shit.
Idris Elba is shite. How dare you?
No.
You know what? One of my best,
Where did you
one
get
of
Idris Elba
my
shite?
favorite Idris Elba moments is when some stupid interviewer was talking to him, and this chick, and she's like, "How does it feel to be one of the hottest African American actors in the game right now?" And he was like,
I'm not American.
"I'm not African American," and she's like, "What?" He's like, "I'm British." She's like, "How does it feel to be the?" And she just melts like she has no clue what to say. African, cut. He's like, I'm British. Like, I'm not African American. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, that was fantastic. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick little pee break for the or whatever you got to do. Smoke them if you got them. And
you got to come in the after party because I want to know more about this Idris Elba hatred.
yeah,
I wanna know more about
we
it.
will be back in a mere 2 minutes for some trivia action, and I got some trivia categories that I am so excited about tonight, Mr. Tom. I know I told you category 3 was the one to look out for. I've moved them all around because there's so many good ones. Oh, it hurts, John. That hurts, John.
Is it official? It's not official yet.
It is. It's
practically official.
He did his wide open crotch shot, like Holland.
To be honest, right? The last game of the season when it felt like a goodbye. It really did.
Yeah.
Watching it live, it felt like
How
a
much did he
goodbye.
catch? Like 50?
So
45.
45?
45.
It's 42
You guys
million
we
with
can talk
add-ons.
about this later. It's time for everybody to have a little 2-minute break. We are going to once again take a peek at the hard work that my wife is doing while she's away in Brazil. Run us out, John.
On the Stoop. Hola, ¿qué tal a todos? Soy de Nilsson, desde Brasil, desde aquí del Estadio del Palmeiras. Mando un saludo a todos y mucha salud a nosotros, ¿vale? Un besito, hasta luego.
Hola Lolo, soy Nilsson, ex-jugador de Brasil, de Lyon, de Barcelona. Estoy pasando por aquí para saludarte a ti y a toda la gente que te acompaña en el programa. Fuerte abrazo, Dios te bendiga.
Olá, soy Zé Roberto, pasando para saludar a Lolo y los seguidores de Onda Stoop. Saludos.
Muy simples, ¿vale?
Venga.
Mira, son dos saltitos. Dos saltitos aquí, dos saltitos aquí, dos saltitos aquí, dos saltitos aquí. Y ahí empieza la cintura, ¿vale? Las manos, los brazos. Es simple.
Es súper fácil.
Es sí,
Ahora más rápido, ahora más rápido.
Es simple.
Venga, Zé.
Venga, Zé, ven ahora tú. ¿Te quieres que le enseñe la samba? Te estoy diciendo que es muy fácil.
Venga, chicos.
Muy fácil. ¿Qué? ¿Dos? No, Zé no sabe.
Sí que saben, que es muy fácil.
Dos. Ahí va.
¿Alguien más se anima?
¿Quién se anima? Tú. Ven.
Venga, chicos.
Pero no aprendí nada.
¡Ey, dale!
Salta un poquito, ahí, salta un poquito, ahí, papá, ahí, ó. Tienes que saltar, pero no mueve los brazos, mira. Bien, viva Brasil,
Yo. That was awesome, right?
Cool.
It's
Did
amazing.
you hear him say it? Like,
I'm
say
more jealous you
Roberto,
met
Zay.
Roberto than De Nilsson.
Did you hear him say, though? Zay actually said, y los consigadores del Stoop, the watchers, the followers of the Stoop. So
Yeah, he
boom,
bagged so
boom.
many goals for me on Championship Manager 20 years ago. It was outrageous. What a man!
Can you get that
Doing
translated?
a testimonial match, or what are they doing?
They were just hanging out.
Hey,
My
Mr.
wife
Tom.
was just there, just hanging out with them. They're just, I don't know what exactly they were up to, but then my wife's there talking to them, and she's like, "Oh, can you do a shout out to my husband's show?" They're like, "What do I say?" Sure.
Can you get
And-
that translated at all?
Well, I could tell you what he said. I mean, it was funny that Edmilson was saying, "Hola, soy Edmilson from." I was at Barcelona. I was for Brazil. He starts listing off like, "This is who I am, by the way," and you're like, "Yeah, I know."
Sorry, Narji wanted to ask me a question. I felt a bit famous.
No, you said Championship Manager 2001, 2002. I used to play the 97, 98 one.
I did, yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to cheat. I used to when I got a Champions League game, I'd set up and manage. Say I got Juventus, then I'd manage Juventus, pick a shit team, and then Leeds would beat them like 11-0. Then I'd resign from Juventus and get back to Leeds.
Like were you guys hardcore with that one or no?
At certain points in life, yeah, it's like a phase. You go through things. I'm saying with FIFA, it comes in and out of your life. Do you know?
Like, I
played that game a lot.
About 5 years ago, I played it for like 1 year, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore.
No, I can't do. I can only do the 97, 98. I can't do anything else.
The thing that makes that game so dangerous, the thing that makes the game more dangerous than any video game or anything you do on Earth is because you just click a button and it does its thing, and you can walk off and do other things. You can watch TV, you can do literally anything you want, but you will still keep coming back and press spacebar to move the game ahead. And then before you know it, one more match. Before you know it, it's 4 a.m. and you're like, fucking hell, where did the time go?
Exactly.
And by time, I mean 14 years. I'm like, where did time go?
Hey, let me tell you one thing. I played with Benfica until 2015.
In the 97 one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
All right, guys. Well, let's get started. We got a good
find
30
that
minutes to burn through this trivia, and I got some good categories for y'all. So here we go. Let's get some order here in the house. So we got the Stoopers, who's going to be Chris. Who else do we have? We're going to put Gary up there with Chris. We've got Rhiannon. Najee goes up there. So we'll do the leads down here. Rhiannon, Tom, and Ben. And we'll do Najee, Gary, Chris as the Stoopers. And as you guys know, in the comments section, if your name is in green, you're a member of the Stoop crew. Your points will go to Rhiannon, Tom, and Ben. And if your name is not in green, your points will go to the Stoopers, who is Najee, Gary, and Chris.
Can we
y'all ready for this?
Leeds? Yes. Can we rename the team Leeds and fuck them?
Let me see
we're
if I can do that.
They're Leeds.
Nope, I can't do that. It's too late.
May I say before we start, Lolo, that Tottenham suck?
Tottenham do suck. 10 points.
Hey, they're gonna be dangerous.
Didn't I lose 300 points in the chat?
Oh, look at this. Sam Greenwood already. Who remembers when Sega bought Sports Interactive? You must know what some of these categories are. Here are today's categories. Transfer busts. FA mascot battle. 90s video games.
Yeah. Delicious.
British comedy.
Yes.
Name that tune.
Oh, this would be good.
Dolph or Dolphin.
And
yes, you will have to decide if this is Dolph Lundgren or a dolphin.
Yes.
All right, Rhiannon, my lovely co-host, why don't you go ahead and kick us off?
You're so deep to see 80s.
Let's go with British comedy.
All right, British comedy for 100. The story of an office that faces closure when the company decides to downsize its branches.
Ding, 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 ding.
Chris.
The Office.
You are correct. It is The Office. All right, Chris.
90s video games for 300.
This character from the classic Street Fighter II hailed from Brazil and had electrifying powers.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Blanca.
It was Blanca. Stoop crew on the board. I'll try to read these a little bit slower to give our commenters a chance to answer it as well. Ben.
May I have Dolph or Dolphin for 600, please?
You want to go for 600 straight away?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do at Leeds.
It's the toughest one. Remember, let me finish before you ding, ding, ding. And you will need to make your answer very clear if it's Dolph Lundgren or Dolphin. Not known to use many recreational drugs, this animal does get high from time to time, taking small doses of pufferfish toxins to get a buzz.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Dolphin.
You are correct. It's dolphins. They have been seen to pass around a pufferfish.
That was the hardest one. Oh.
That was the hardest one. I thought the only way it'd be hard if it was a trick question. It turned out that Dolph Lundgren had a really weird fetish for pufferfish.
But see, if you would go in order, by the time you get there, you'd be like, shit, that could be Dolph.
That one could have won anyway. Let's do transfer.
Can you give him some points for Pele, please?
Pele definitely gets some points.
I don't know why he said it. Why did
for
you
Brazilian
say it?
for Blanca?
Oh, yeah, definitely points.
All right, Chris, transfer busts.
Transfer bus 300.
This Swede came to Leeds in '95 from Parma for a paltry £4.5 million, but failed to impress. Some say because of his weight and lack of desire.
Ding, 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 ding.
Mr. Tom.
Tom or Chris?
Mr. Tom.
Thomas Brolin.
Thomas Brolin.
Okay. Sorry, Tom. You had a chance.
Mr.
No,
Tom.
you didn't even say who could say it.
Mr.
I
Tom.
said Tom or Chris. I said Tom or Chris.
Mr. Tom was playing by the
Tom
rules.
Chris is not picking who.
Mr. Tom played by the rules and you punished him for
Yeah.
it.
I said Tom or Chris. If anything, I said his name first. So
no.
fuck off.
No, that's
listen,
fine. No, that's fine.
listen.
I'll remember
Shut
that.
up, all of you. Jimmy Bremer's
I'm gonna
ghost
stop
got it
watching.
first anyway.
I'm going to start watching Jeopardy on a Friday night instead.
Just you wait until like 2035 when Jeopardy asks me to be the host of Jeopardy, and I'm like, no, bitches.
And
That's wrong.
Rhiannon's your cohort.
Tom's unconfident about
what is a shit host?
If you're
And I'm gonna give
about Leeds questions. That's fine. Just tell people.
I'm gonna give more points to Mo Master for not Zlatan. There we go. Pincushion also got it right. Bono got it right. I think everybody in the comment section got it right before you guys. So
Because you took 6 years to read it. It felt like I was in 1995, going backwards.
You are going backwards.
I was living the nightmares of watching his performances again. It was
all right. Here we go.
Name that tune. 400
for 400.
That was proper American for 400.
Another of my favorite categories.
Ding ding.
Wait, do you have it, Chris?
Ding ding.
Disturbia by Rihanna.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna sing it for you guys,
Please
but
sing it,
if
Lolo.
you have some guesses, go for it.
Please sing it.
Da 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 dum da da.
Dee dum 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 dee dum.
Is it Lady Gaga?
No, it's
Da da
Rihanna.
da dum da da ding da die.
No. Da da. It's
Da da
wrong. It's
da
kind of wrong
dum da
anyway.
da 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 die.
Da da dee da dum.
No, that's
Yeah,
not.
that's
Don't
bad.
read
Da,
the
da,
letters.
dum, da, da, da,
You should
da,
really
da.
start with 100, you guys. I'm telling you.
We know that's going to be the answer to one of these questions, though. Is the best part.
Da,
Just
da,
Disturbia
dum, da,
will
dum,
be
dum,
the
da.
answer.
Is it rap?
Da 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 dum da 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 die.
What genre is it, please?
Dum die.
I thought Eiffel 65 as well.
No. Can you play it in a song? Absolutely not. Die. Dum die.
That sounds like a good. Look, there you go. Good one.
Yeah,
right?
No chance of it being march. Is it marching on together?
Nope. This would be classified as hip hop rap ish.
Oh my god.
Dum dun die.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
No, that is.
Oh.
These are not the words, by the way.
No, I'm trying.
I don't know if you got that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
The real Slim Shady?
No, I told you guys you should. There you go. Steve got it correct with I like big butts.
What?
That's not the name of the song.
And I cannot lie. Yeah,
Just
I get
wait
it
for
now.
the rest of them. That was an easy
You
one.
didn't even name the song correctly.
It's
Shut
not
up, Tom.
there. It's Baby Got Back if it's that.
Yeah. So the name. Yeah. So the question answer's
Yeah,
wrong.
well, you know what? Bonus points for him because he got the right answer that I wrote down.
We should get bonus points for getting
We
the
should get
correct.
for the correct
No, you get
actual name of
minus
the song.
points. Minus points for trying to correct me.
Did you make sure to take my 300 points off that you penalised me for 11 hours ago?
I didn't, but thank you. I'll only take
you
two
should.
because you reminded me.
Can I just
Thank
remind
you. That's
you
some
that,
honesty there.
Can I also remind you that Tottenham finished above Arsenal?
That
Oh,
is
man.
mean. That is mean.
And they finished above them on merit
Oh,
because they're
Oh,
better.
Tom,
Because
you
they're
too?
better as a club and an institution.
And they're a bigger club.
Keep going.
They
Keep
are.
talking. Keep
And
talking.
Rafinha will go there instead of Arsenal.
Keep talking. More.
Rafinha would
Talk.
rather sit on the grass and eat his own shit than go to Arsenal.
Tell me more.
Arsenal
Go,
suck.
say it.
Arsenal suck.
More.
And the trick
Ben?
is the worst show on
Let's
YouTube.
go.
Ben, I'm gonna
Tom,
call
what about
call
you?
your mother right now.
Come on, Benjamin. That's a bit harsh. I'm part.
All right, guys, we are going with FA mascot battle for 100. Here we go. You will have to name me which teams are playing if their mascots are playing against each other. Here we go.
Yeah.
Alice the Eagle versus Billy the Badger.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben,
I'm going to go Palace versus West Brom.
that's incorrect.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris,
Crystal Palace versus Brighton and Hove Albion.
no, they are seagulls, aren't they?
I'm trying to
Not-
think who a bloody badger is.
Watford.
They are in the Premier League this season.
Bournemouth.
Ding, 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 ding. Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth.
Oh, wait, I don't know if they're in the Premier League this season, to be honest. Yeah, they are.
Nottingham Forest.
No,
No,
Nottingham Forest.
the other one.
Watford.
No,
Bournemouth.
Watford have gone.
Fulham Palace versus Fulham.
Ding, ding, ding. Ben got it correct because I ding, ding, dinged for him
Thank
after
you
the
for that,
fact.
Lolo.
You're welcome. I get the
Climbing
assist.
back. We're climbing back. Go on.
All right, Ben.
This will be
your
the
choice.
greatest
Can I have
win ever.
90s video games for 100?
Don't call it a comeback.
Which game had a gun called the BFG 9000, not 900, which stands for Big Fucking Gun?
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Doom.
It was Doom.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, Sam Greenwood got it ahead of you because you took that finger pointing gesture instead of saying it correctly. Remember,
Greenwood.
shout it out. Don't be a pauser like Mark. Duck Hunter. Don't worry, Jimmy got you the points
Mark's not
with
a
Duck
pauser,
Hunter.
He's a roller. He's a.
Yeah, Mark goes, ding, ding, ding. And you're like, why are you winding up?
It's like it's already tomorrow, Mark.
Yeah, but don't worry, Tom. Jimmy got you 300 points for Duck Hunter. If only they had
Duck
the
Hunter
BFG
was great.
9000.
Jimmy should
All right,
join
Tom,
them.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Can we have a transfer bus for 600, please?
How did you guys pick the two Leeds United questions? Leeds United got this guy from Derby County in 2001. What the hell did you expect?
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Ben.
Seth Johnson.
You are correct. 600 big points.
I really didn't expect much, to be honest. We will
didn't get much.
We will go with mascot battle 400, please.
Peter Burrow versus Pottermus Hippo.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Stoke City versus Peterborough Pete's.
I was going to
Ding,
say,
ding,
you got
ding.
the hard one and you didn't get Peter Burrow.
Ding, ding, ding.
That was like
ding,
as
ding.
close to
Peterborough
Peter
United.
File.
Peterborough Pete's is a hockey team in Canada. You should take the points away from me.
Yeah, I'm going to now. I didn't realize that you said Pete's. So, Tom, you got those correct.
Yeah. I was
like,
gonna
are
say
you
that,
really?
genuinely.
I'm pedophile.
What's that from?
Crowd.
I seen a girl with Father Ted tattooed on her leg today. It was awesome.
Father Ted is awesome. I like the episode that's like Speed.
You should live in America. They say pedophile. All right, Tom or Chris.
I'll do a name that tune for 200.
Good luck. Da dum dum da dum da da dum.
That doesn't even sound like what you just said. What? Do it
Da
again.
dum dum da dum da da dum.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine.
You are correct.
What?
He's got my
Some of these songs.
He must have texted it to him.
Some of these songs shouldn't
No
really
way.
have been done in Dum Dum. Should be more dada.
They're all dum-dums. They're all dum-dums. I know my audience.
Let's keep it going. Name that tune 300.
God.
Dum 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 da da dum dum. Dum 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 da da dum 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 dum.
Ding ding
Ding,
ding
ding,
ding.
ding, 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 ding,
Hold
ding.
on.
It's two songs. Queen.
It's two songs. It's two
Queen.
songs.
Hold on.
Queen
Ben
and
is first.
Queen and
Ben
David
is
Bowie Under Pressure and Vanilla
That is incorrect. Moving on.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding. Ice Ice Baby.
Chris.
Ice Ice Baby. Vanilla.
Yes. As he said, my song goes dum 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 da da dum dum
I said
dum
it as
dum.
well. I said and Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah,
Vanilla Ice.
yeah. Well, you don't get fucking two choices.
Yeah, Ben.
Whoa! Do you know? I wish my computer ran.
And Carol Gunny got it right. Mo Master got it right. Conche got it right. And guess what? Oh, Pincushion got it right first. So there's some points for you guys.
Hey, he's Leeds. He can get two choices.
Everyone else got two choices in the other
We
thing, and I only
established
picked one.
earlier Leeds can pick twice. Yeah.
Clearly. But that was the whole thing. You're all going to say Under Pressure, but there's that last dum dum.
I actually thought Vanilla Ice
established
first.
you can pick more than two. You can pick all the players.
Yeah, Rhiannon, I don't know why you're not ding ding dinging because you get to choose all the
You
answers.
should ding, 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 go all of the answers.
That is correct. Bonus points.
possible answer.
Can we have transfer bus for 500?
I'll let you have that.
Thank
This
you.
guy
I
could
was
be seen
gonna-
as Sir Alex Ferguson's worst signing. Having never played above the level of Portuguese third division, his name is reminiscent of a South Park character that wrecked the place when she got boobs.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Cleverson.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Najee.
Baby.
You are correct. Baby got boobs.
Good job, Najee.
Why would that be in South Park? Yeah, no, whatever.
Her name is Bebe.
Bebe got
Yeah,
Bebe is a character in
yeah.
South Park.
Yeah. No, I'm saying why.
And
what I
Bebe
said
got
was
boobs.
in- Whatever. He made shit signings. Whatever. Fuck him. Old cunt. Fuck him.
All right, Najee, you're on the board. Let's go.
Let's do name that tune for 100.
Oh, you guys like this category.
No, we don't.
Here we go with
No,
more
we don't.
dum-dums.
We just want to get rid of it.
More dum-dums.
Let me remember how this is pronounced.
Dum. It's Lady Gaga.
Nope. Da-dum-da-dum-dum.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben, I think.
Brought back crossbar.
That is bonus points. Da-dum-da-dum-dum.
I know the song. I don't know who sings it or what's the name of it.
Da-dum, 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 dum.
I'm surprised Chris ain't got it
Oh
yet,
my
considering
God.
he
Dum,
probably said it to
dum,
Lolo.
dum, dum, dum,
Ding, ding,
dum,
ding. Is
dum.
it the police?
Dum.
Is it Sting, the police?
What kind of crap is this?
Oh, it's
No.
Journey. Don't stop believing.
Dum, deep my thrill. Smell wine and cheap perfume. Oh my God, this is the easiest one.
What
I know.
category was I
Journey.
supposed to
Journey.
like, Lolo?
Journey.
Ding, ding, ding. Journey.
Ding,
Ben,
ding, ding.
Arizona
Don't
got
stop
it.
believing.
I said
Ben,
like a minute
Arizona
ago.
got it correct. Don't stop believing.
Oh, well done, Ben. Well done.
Sam
Tom.
got it as
Well
well.
done, Ben.
Just a small time girl.
Did we
The
get the
Swedish
points?
national anthem.
We should
There
be,
you go, Anders.
we
Bonus
should be in
points.
the pluses.
Hey, you guys are back at 0.
Yes, we've got this, Tom and Rhiannon. We've got this.
We've got 0 points. Got.
All right.
It feels like 2007 all over again.
Rhiannon, would you like to pick for Ben?
Shall we just get rid of Name That Tune? Go on, 500. Let's just get
I
rid of
don't
it.
think so. This is the best category.
It's not. It's really not.
Dee dee da da dee. Do 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 do
No,
da da
this is-
dee.
No, this is some. No, you guys talking about racist stuff. This is racist stuff. I'm not supposed to get this. There's no way I'm getting this.
Oh, if you want to talk racist, this might be the one you should get. Okay, let me do it. Dee dee da da dee. Do 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 da da dee.
No.
This is the worst.
Ding, ding, ding.
That sounded like a
Ben.
shit mafia
Fuck
boss.
the police.
No. Dee dee da da dee. Do 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 da da dee.
Now you're just making fun.
No, I'm not. If I could gain even more weight, it would sound even better.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris,
Is it Biggie?
The Fat Boys.
Ben's on the better track.
Oh.
Notorious B.I.G.
Dee dee da da dee. Do 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 da da dee.
What?
Heavy D was in the liquor store.
Yeah, that was it. Fucking
Yeah. See, he knows it. You
Juice,
want to talk?
Juicy.
There you go, Ben. Juicy. Notorious B.I.G. Mo Master got it
That sounds
correct.
nothing like Juicy.
I was in the video for that.
It was all.
It does. Dee dee
It
da da dee.
was all a
Do do
dream.
dee do do da da dee.
Yeah, I get you.
It was all a dream. Used to read Word Up magazine.
Nah, sorry, you lost some of your street cred with this one. Come on.
All right, let's
Terry,
kill the,
you lost your street cred on this
did.
one. What are you talking about, me?
let's kill the category.
Nobody's
all
supposed to
up.
get that.
Let's kill this one.
You're supposed to listen.
It's a good one.
Okay. Do 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 do.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Marching on together, Leeds United.
Oh, that one you get. That one is easy. Okay.
I thought that was Seven Nation Army.
White stripes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now you guys know what category is definitely coming back next week.
Can we have British comedy, please, for 400?
This rapper wannabe from Staines has his own TV show where he interviews people on serious subjects.
Ding,
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 ding.
ding, ding.
Rhiannon.
Mo Gilligan.
Oh my
Ding,
God.
ding, ding,
I
ding,
even
ding.
chose you over Tom.
Ding,
Tom,
ding, ding.
go ahead.
Ali G in the Ali G show.
Damn,
Or
I was
the
gonna
Ali
say
G
that.
show.
I actually knew that answer. Oh.
The spelling
Now
is
is he in the
specific.
house?
You've got to be quick, Gary, quick. It's
I
not
know,
like
I
the
know.
trip where everything's laid back. This is like...
All right,
100
transfer
mile an hour
bust.
inside.
This guy of On the Stoop bottled water fame transferred to Chelsea in 2017 for 34.1 million, yet only making 12 appearances
Ding,
for
ding,
the Blues.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Najee, you kind of
early
preemptively
there,
dinged, but I'll give it to
Ding.
you.
Danny Drinkwater.
You are of Danny Drinkwater's Drinkwater. Danny Drinkwater's water drink.
These rules are very flexible, aren't they?
Very.
They're very flexible. All right, Najee.
FA mascot for 200. Mascot bottle.
Big Lupus versus Bubbles the Bear. This would be a top 7 battle.
Ding, ding, ding. West Ham are away.
Yeah, West Ham's away.
I'm going to go for Brentford.
No, top 7, he said. Ding, ding, ding.
Top 7. Ah.
Yeah, Tom.
Is it Leicester versus West Ham?
No.
Ding,
This
ding,
one
ding.
I don't understand.
Is it Arsenal versus West Ham? Is that what the new Arsenal? Because they got rid of the Goon and Antosaurus. No, it's not Arsenal then, right? Ding, ding, ding.
It is not.
Oh, yeah. No, it is Wolves because of Lupus. From Potter.
I don't know where I got this from.
Wolves
Probably Wikipedia, which makes a lot of sense. No, it is Chelsea versus West Ham.
What?
Stoop Crew, you get that one.
What?
What the fuck is?
I thought their
Never
mascot
would've
would be
Chelsea.
like a Russian banknote or something.
A cyanide bottle or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucas the Wolf.
Right. We go Dolphin for 400, please.
Hold on. Yeah, big. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not Chelsea. It's Chester.
I said Chester.
That's a real top 7, huh?
I said Chester.
That is not. I just laughed that it was Chelsea, so I laughed. Anyway, what was that, Ben?
Dolphin 400, please.
Dolphin. Sylvester Stallone was once hit so hard by this animal that he was sent to intensive care with a swollen heart.
Ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Dolphin.
That is
No, it's
incorrect.
Dolph Lundgren in Rocky 4.
Tom got it correct.
I
He
thought-
is
I thought-
absolutely an
I
animal.
thought I heard Gary tweet first there, but
He's a mammal. All right, we got a bunch of in.
I thought that was the trick question.
No, they all say animal. That's why it wouldn't have been so easy when you got to 600. You're like, oh, the animal, easy. Anyway, going to British comedy for 200. In the Middle Ages, Prince Edmund constantly schemes and endeavors to seize the crown from his father and brother.
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom and Chris, whoever says it first.
Blackadder.
Yep, Chris got it. I don't know if
No
there's-
fucking chance that
Blackadder goes first. Is the correct title.
And Jimmy got it correct as well. All right, 90 video games for 200. Which was the last Super Mario Brothers game released in the 90s? In 1996.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Super Mario 64.
You are correct. Super Mario 64.
Best one.
And then they sat on their asses for 4 years? What was going on?
No,
all right, Tom.
There was like a Mario Party or something like that.
Transfer busts for 200. Another Chelsea flop. This guy, known as Abramovich's white whale, transferred from AC Milan for $39.5 million in 2006.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, Najee, go for it.
Yeah.
Andrea Shevchenko.
You are correct.
I didn't even ding, and I thought I could get the answer.
All right, Najee.
Why all the busts have to be playing for Chelsea here?
For some reason, the Leeds
everybody-
fans randomly
They've got-
picked the two Leeds
they've got every
questions.
player that's ever played football.
All right, we'll go with busts. Looking to replace the GOAT, I mean horse, Luis Suarez, Liverpool signed this beast from AC Milan for $18 million in 2014. He scored 1 goal in 939 minutes of play.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris, Liverpool.
Mario Balotelli.
You are correct.
The Leeds the only club he hasn't played for.
Did you see that goal he
Arsenal.
scored in Turkey?
Yeah.
He scored 5 in one game. That was incredible.
Yeah.
That poor goalkeeper.
And all of a sudden, Arsenal were linked with him. And we're like, he's 87 years old.
He's only like 30.
When he left
Is he?
Man City, he
Not,
threw.
yeah, it's not that old.
When
I
he
was
left
like,
Man
Mario Batali would be as good.
When he left Man City, he threw a house party and he let everybody at the house take anything they wanted apart from his Aston Martin. Crazy guy.
All right, FA mascot battle: Cherry Bear versus Changy the Elephant.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Bournemouth versus Coventry.
Everton.
No.
Bournemouth versus
Chris.
Everton.
Bournemouth, Everton. Yeah,
You are correct.
Chang is the sponsor. Well, it was. It's not anymore. So that is changing.
All right, 90s video games for 400. Due to parents claiming that Mortal Kombat was too bloody, many versions were released showing what instead of blood?
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
It was Sweat.
It was Sweat. You are correct. What a bullshit thing.
Just put in the blood code, isn't it? Yeah.
ABACABB.
Friends Tim and Daisy, 20-something North Londoners with uncertain futures, must pretend to be a couple to live in the only apartment that they can afford.
Oh, I know this.
This is
I know it
Transfer
as
Bust,
well.
by the way.
Oh, it's fuck. I know this.
It's Peg.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Spaced.
Yes.
I'm going to give it to Jimmy for Tom and Cyril. But yes, it is spaced. Tom and Cyril sounds like a show.
I didn't know.
Definitely a British show.
It would be a great show.
About a man and a dolphin, and nobody mentions the dungeon that is behind them.
British comedy for 5, please.
Not if you want to live.
A ragtag group of Home Guard volunteers prepare for an imminent German invasion during World War II.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Rihanna.
Dad's Army. Sorry,
you are
Rihanna.
correct.
Same team, don't matter.
All right, Rihanna, go for it.
Let's finish off. British comedy 600.
An unambitious slob from Liverpool has been awakened from a high-tech stasis chamber 3 million years in the future to find that he might be one of the last humans alive. One of my favorites, by the way. Buddy of mine in college had all 30 tapes, VHS tapes of this, and we watched all of them over and over. Very high.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Pincushion got it correct.
Red Dwarf.
Carol Gunny actually got it correct first,
You won't listen
which
to
means
my
it's
ding.
going over here. I heard you ding, 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 but these were already flying in. I'm sorry. It is Red Dwarf.
Ben would have
If
beat
you
Early
haven't
to
seen
it,
it,
man.
watch it.
I'm sure the folks,
It's
the Leeds
terrible.
fans have watched it, but if you guys haven't watched the In-Betweeners, that is the funniest fucking show I think I've watched.
In between is
Yeah, but have you watched
football friend, special friend.
What's
Can we have 90s
Yeah,
videos?
yeah, I've seen it once or twice.
What?
Chris, is it the UK version you've been watching?
Yeah, I did. I watched.
Yeah, because America tried to copy and.
Oh, I didn't know they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, but
Unfortunately.
Can we have
All right,
I
90s.
like their version of The Office, though.
This 1991 Sega Genesis classic centers around 2 cartoon rappers that crash land on Earth and their search for the pieces of their spacecraft. Part 2 was subtitled Panic on Funkatron.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Chris.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl, yes.
Any of this
One
stuff.
of my
Impressive.
first.
There was like a secret board you can get to where they were just like hanging out in a hot
BX Gunner got it as well. Good to see you still here, man. All right, Chris.
Gary, you want to jump on my channel and we'll do our own quiz?
90s video games 600.
Which character joined forces with Sonic and Tails in the 4th installment of the Sonic and the Hedgehog series?
Or
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, ding,
Tom.
ding, ding. Knuckles the Echidna.
Whoa. Bonus
job.
points for knowing what an echidna is. Or
I just
that
thought
he
I
was
just
an
thought he was
echidna.
another hedgehog.
The fourth game was Sonic and Knuckles.
Yep, it was
And
Sonic
then
and
you get-
Knuckles.
Remember the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge? You could open it up and then put like a previous Sonic game into it.
Yeah.
And then
only Sonic 2 though.
Okay.
It didn't work with Sonic 1.
So you could go Knuckles deep.
You could play with Knuckles.
Yes.
Yeah, you could play with Knuckles in the previous games.
FA mascot battle: Rami and Yui versus Samson and Delilah. This is a tag team match.
There's got to be some Welsh teams there.
Derby.
Yeah, Derby.
And
Rami.
Is it two clubs against two clubs?
Derby
No,
and
one club
Wrexham.
against one club.
Oh, going Derby versus Norwich.
Good one.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Yeah.
He's not, so don't think that.
What? No, he should be right. Give him points anyway, you shit.
Tottenham suck.
It's too late. I heard what you said earlier about Tottenham.
My mum loves you, Lolo. My mum loves you.
If it helps you, Samson and Delilah are black cats.
Oh, Sunderland.
Is it
Derby, Sunderland.
Yeah.
Correct. The Stoop crew got it together and brought it within 200 points. How does this happen every week? You guys were down like
How does it
negative
happen?
300.
It happens right here because
Gary was our secret weapon.
All right, we're going with Dolph or Dolphin for 100. Don't leave a pecan pie laying around, or else this animal will gobble it up, as it's known to be their favorite food.
Ding, ding,
ding.
Gary.
Dolphin.
No.
Dolphin, ding, ding. It's Lundgren. It's Lundgren. Lundgren loves pie.
I only had 2 chances. I could have got 50% chance.
I just love that. Like a dolphin sees a fish and a pecan pie, and he goes, "Fuck that fish."
I told
He
you.
can get a fish any day of the week. He can't get a pecan pie.
There you go. See?
I told you he was our secret weapon.
Oh, Gary's the best, apart from me.
I am not good at this.
Look, I was just praying that y'all got one of these wrong, and I'm so happy it was this one. Gary gets bonus points.
I'm not even mad he got the bonus points.
Oh my god, he said it was. He was like, clearly dolphin. Dolphins love pecans. Clearly, you idiot. With ice cream if you got it. FA mascot battle for 600. This is Robbie the Bobby versus Lucas the Copcat.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Newcastle versus Liverpool.
No.
Ding, ding, ding. Go on, Ben.
Is it Brighton, Liverpool?
Guys, are you kidding me? Ding, ding,
Is it
ding.
Leeds versus Liverpool?
Yes.
Yeah, for real. Like, Jesus
Like
Christ.
Lucas the Copcat.
I thought we had
negative 5,000 points for that.
Brighton Leeds.
Oh, you're.
Sounds like negative 5,000 points for that.
Oh my god, guys.
Yeah, I have to say,
When did
you
we
guys are
change the
losing
mascot?
points.
That was shocking.
Even I know Lucas the Copcat.
Newcastle.
Wait,
Leeds.
what?
No,
It is not Newcastle. It is not Newcastle.
I don't care.
Brentford Leeds.
Leicester.
This team is not in the Premier League. I don't know where they play.
Why have they named our mascot Lucas? The Copcat.
After Lucas Radaby.
Yeah, but Copcat is Liverpool, isn't it?
Work on Robbie the Bobby.
We always have the cop.
From Devo,
Whip it.
where it says Robbie the Bobby in parentheses Devo. I don't know why.
Where's Devo from? Are they Sheffield United versus Leeds?
No.
I got to be honest. I thought
The
our
team are
mascot
known
was
as the
Ellie, the Ellen
Shakers.
Road Elephant.
Shakers.
The Shakers.
Is it-
Never heard of them.
Shakers. Shrewsbury.
They are from Greater Manchester.
Salford.
Nope.
Oldham.
Wigan.
Runcorn.
How did that sound?
Berry.
Yeah, there you go.
Berry versus
Berry
Leeds.
ain't even in the club.
It is now.
Berry versus Leeds. There we go. Yes.
There you go.
Is Devo from Barry?
Yeah, maybe. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to roll through this. Gary, get ready. Get your buzzer ready. This animal is ready for any mission and has been recorded holding its breath underwater for nearly 10 minutes, though claims to be able to do it for up to 15.
Ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
That would be everybody. Go.
Dolphin. Dolph Lundgren. What?
It actually was dolphins.
Yes,
Ben
sir.
got it correct. Ben was first to
Yeah.
get it correct, but Tom said Dolph Lundgren
No,
so
but I got first, so he's
surely
No, it sounds
that
like
he
something
gets
would
bonus
say.
points.
Yeah.
Wait, let
Yeah,
me finish.
Have you asked
He
him?
was so sure that it was Dolph Lundgren that I'm going to
Yeah.
give you points for that.
Well done, Tom.
Because, yeah,
It
he should
sounds
be
like
able to.
something- It sounds like something he would claim.
He should be able to. And Jimmy also thinks it's Lundgren, so there you go.
I think they're
This
all
animal
Lundgren, to be
can
honest.
swim more than 20 miles per hour, especially if being chased by a Speedo-clad Skeletor.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
That's definitely Dolph Lundgren from He-Man.
No! How can he swim 20 miles an hour?
Ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
Of
Dolphins.
course it's dolphins. But
No,
I just
no,
assume
no,
assume that if a Speedo-clad Skeletor is chasing a dolphin, the dolphin will go fast.
I'll still think it was Lundgren.
Idris can do it.
Nah, it's
Idris
Lundgren.
Elba.
No, 100%.
And
I'll
somehow
be
it
Lundgren.
comes down to this
Comes
last
down to
question.
this
Guys,
I love it.
you didn't think this was going to be as difficult a category, but
I promise I'm not
it's
going
all-
to say anything.
It's all on the
it really
pitch.
is. Okay,
I'm
guys,
definitely going
I
to say
don't
Dolph Lundgren.
I don't need a ding ding ding. I just need you to wait till I finish saying it, okay? Then shout it out. Here we go. This animal is technically smarter than Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Dolphin.
No. The Stoop crew gets it for not saying a goddamn thing.
Because
It's Dolph
he's got a
Lundgren.
bachelor's degree.
No, he's got 2 bachelor's degree,
I
a
did
master's
shout.
degree in chemical
Yes.
engineering, and he was a Fulbright scholar at MIT.
I shouted Lundgren.
Bill Nye
And
has a
you-
bachelor's degree in like general mechanics or something.
Can I
You
just
thought I
claim
was
this?
silly because I
this
thought he
is-
could outswim a dolphin.
Yeah,
This
but
is the greatest
after
victory
Sylvester
ever.
Stallone hit the one in the middle.
Da 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 da.
The greatest comeback in the history of the Stoop Trivia.
That was
That
Leeds Wolves.
it
All
really
right.
was, and Rhiannon, you won.
Whee! Finally.
You
Okay,
won.
this game
It was
sucks.
really those dolphin questions
Do your
that.
celebration.
Do we do more name that tune? That's my favorite category.
Yeah.
No,
ready?
No. Remove that category, please.
No,
'Cause
he's bringing it back
I
because you
didn't
said
know any
that.
of them, so
Listen, if
you know
if
it's
none of
permanent,
you
don't
guys
you?
ever got any of them, then I'd remove it. But some of y'all got them.
Can we change
got-
the dum-dums?
you got all of them.
Dadas?
No. No, because if I start changing those, they kind of need some sort of consistency there.
get
Either
Bandy to
way,
make
guys-
6 videos.
I'm disappointed
Get Bandy
we
to
didn't
make
have
6 videos.
No, because that's too easy. That's too easy, that one. All right, guys. It has been a very, very, very fun show. I can't thank all y'all enough for being here with us. Rhiannon, my lovely co-host today, taking the part of Mark. Mark with his COVID. I hope he gets better with that as well. Ben out in Arizona. Gary, Najee, Chris, Tom, Ben, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to post the link here in the comments if you guys want to join us in for a little bit of a post-match.
Got to get
Post-match?
fast to
Is
beat
that
Jimmy.
what we call it?
Where's Najee going?
Yeah. So if you guys want to hang out with us for a little bit afterwards, go ahead and click that link and you guys can talk with us afterwards. We'll talk about each other's clothing and all that. Awesome Friday, guys. I hope you guys feel a little bit better about your whole Kalvin Phillips thing. But
We're good. We're good. We're excited.
All right.
We're about to get another windfall, aren't we? Courtesy of
It means
Mr.
more
Kroenke.
players. We need players, as many as we can get.
much love from Brooklyn, everybody. Thank you, Director John. You killed it today with your graphics. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Good night, everybody.